showing up in the wrong dress. My 23 female wedding was back on Saturday, December 31st, and I'm still getting backlash from this, so I want to know if this was an a-hole move. Well, honey, I'm here to tell you. Settle down there. In the country I live in, it's currently winter, and we get a fair amount of snow, so my wedding was a winter-themed wedding. The color theme was forest green and gold. My dress was obviously white, and I chose the color of my bridesmaids' dresses to be forest green as well. My maid of honor's dress was black, and everyone was to wear gold accessories. I have this friend, we'll call her Kat, that I asked to be one of my bridesmaids. When we went dress shopping, I told them the color that I was going for, and Kat immediately expressed that she thought forest green was a bad choice. Well, this is the thing, Kat. It's not really your choice, is it?
Shut up. Shut up.
For those that need a color reference, this is forest green. I actually think that's a great color. I personally look great in forest green. She said she thinks it's not a flattering color. For who?
Whom?
For her? And thought I should choose something different and more girly. I said no because my wedding was winter themed and I thought the color would go perfect with the theme. She suggested a pink, a blue, even a red. Okay, but pink is not really synonymous with winter. Blue, not so much either. And red, it just reminds me of Christmas. I said no, but thanks for your opinion. She found out my maid of honor's dress was black and asked if she could wear black too.
Does it come in black?
No. You're not the maid of honor. That's why she's wearing black. I said no, only my maid of honor is wearing black. I paid for all the dresses. If you paid for all the dresses, how does she show up in a different dress? Hang on. Fast forward to the wedding day. Everyone's getting their hair and makeup done and Kat shows up 30 minutes late holding a bag that looked like it had a dress inside.
Open the bag, please.
I asked her what this was for. She told me it was for later on at the reception if she got uncomfortable and wanted to change after pictures. I was like, okay.
That's cool.
So fast forward, we're all getting dressed and walking down the stairs because the ceremony is beginning in 30 minutes and we're going to take pictures before. Kat is the last person to come down and she's wearing a black dress. Oh, hell no. And I guess that she also waited until the very, very last second because then there would be less time for her to go and change and she would force you into the decision.
What a manipulative bitch.
At the time, I was preoccupied taking pictures with my parents, but my maid of honor came over to me and made me aware of the situation. For someone that wants to be dressed like the maid of honor, she sure as hell is not acting like one. Ironic, really. I confronted Kat and asked her what was going on. She said she hates her bridesmaid's dress, as the color is ugly and makes her look gross.
I think I'm ugly.
So she's wearing black. It's not your wedding. It's not your choice. If you're in the wedding party, you can't just wear whatever you want. Honestly, shit like this just makes me not want to have a wedding party. I don't want to deal with the drama. I told her, please go back and change. She refused and started walking away from me. What? I said I'm gonna ask her one more time, and if she doesn't oblige, I'm calling security and kicking her out. She's being a baby about it. Like, who cares? It's a dress that you have to wear for like an hour, and then she was totally fine with you changing out of it. It's not that serious. She started yelling at me to fuck off. Hell no. So I called security and asked them to please escort her out. She started making a big scene, yelling about how I'm such a B-word and that I can't force her to wear anything and that I'm a horrible, inconsiderate friend. Wow. The wedding went on and it was truly amazing. Ever since the wedding, Kat has been blowing up my phone with texts saying some really nasty things and asking for the money back she spent on the black dress. What? The black dress you told her not to wear?
Yes.
Since it was a waste and she didn't get to wear it. Oh, the Delulu is strong with this one. I had to block her number. Some of my other bridesmaids have been giving me shit, saying that it was a little harsh kicking her out and embarrassing her like that, and that maybe I should give her the money back. No, absolutely not. Am I the a-hole for kicking her out? I mean, if she didn't act like a total psycho, then like, I would say that you were being a bit of an a-hole. I also find it very funny when people say you're embarrassing me when they're doing the embarrassing. In fact, if you walk down that aisle wearing a dress you weren't supposed to be wearing, everyone would be like, what is she doing? Not the a-hole, she embarrassed herself. She agreed to wear the dress you picked out and then deceitfully planned to change at the last moment in the hope that you just let her get away with it. Period. She lied to your face.
Oh man.
Was it worth losing a friend over wearing a forest-colored green dress? She knew that you would tell her no. Think of being in a wedding party like playing a part in a play or a ballet or something. That's a good point. You are kind of playing a part. You don't get to just wear whatever the hell you want. You get cast as a bridesmaid, so you're wearing the costume that the artistic director has picked out for the bridesmaids to wear. That's a good way of thinking about it, honestly. I like that. If you don't want to wear the costume, don't be in the show. This is about the bride. You're supposed to be showing up for her. You can't just show up on opening night and say, I didn't like your costume choices, so I'm gonna wear the same costume as the other character instead. I like that. That is a great analogy. She's got some main character syndrome, to be fair. You are not the a-hole, my dear. Get